What's up, everybody? Welcome to SA Boxing Talk. You're here with Heerden Jones, and yeah, we're here to talk about Chris van Heerden against Aslanbek Kozeav. And yeah, let's get into the basics first and foremost. You know, it's a South African guy versus a Russian guy in the United States of America, California to be specific. Now, there hasn't been a lot of reporting on this fight. I noticed that the interview I did with Chris van Heerden, when I Google Chris van Heerden versus Aslanbek Kozeav, is probably one of the only things that actually is appearing online, which is a little bit of a concern to me. Why there isn't many people at least talking this fight up. It's on the 17th of August. It's simply around the corner, less than 2 weeks to go. You know, so it's a bit of a shame. It is actually, you know, it's on the undercard of Niverete and just checking Francisco de Vaca. You know, that's the WBO Super Bantamweight title. So it should be the co-main event, along with Jesse Magdaleno is also fighting on that bill. So not much noise has been made about that fight, and that's a little bit concerning to me, you know. Just as a South African, I know we're probably not going to get the broadcasting rights to this fight, but we'll try our best to update the fans, of course, on, particularly in South Africa, how to get that fight. A little bit concerning that it hasn't been given the coverage it has, but you do check out that interview with Chris van Heerden. It's a really good interview. I'm looking down, I got all the stats in front of me, and looking at, you know, Chris van Heerden, he's been in the United States for about 5 years now, only lost one fight, and that's of course to Errol Spence Jr. He's won every fight since. He did take a sabbatical when he came back to South Africa, and he fought Saki Shikutu to a unanimous points decision. Since then, he's signed with Top Rank Promotion, as we covered in the interview, and he's of course getting the second fight with Top Rank now, so they're building him up towards hopefully a title eliminator, as we spoke to him about that. Last fight, Montez, Chris dispatched him in 6 rounds. That was his first fight on a top-ranked bill. Of course, that was quite a statement. And now he's got Aslanbek Kozeav, who's quite a little tough Russian guy. Kozeav, obviously, 33 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. Both of his losses have gone the distance, so you can kind of expect this fight to go the distance from both guys. Neither guy are particularly hard-hitting, but both guys are very skillful. I know Chris in particular has been working wonders on his footwork and stuff with his new trainer, Brian Delora, and they're doing really good there. So I mean, Kozeav has been relatively. He went inactive in 2017, and he came back in 2018, and then 2019 he's got fights again. Of course, he's most famous to us South Africans by beating Paul Kamanga on points in Russia. To quite a grindy fight, quite a not really pleasing fight on the eyes, but you know, that's just what it is. You know, that's the two of these guys. They're both going to be kind of grinding this fight out. You know, Kozeav 8 knockouts and 33 wins tends to suggest that he is not a puncher. And of course, we saw the Paul Kamanga fights. He's quite a stocky guy, but it doesn't carry much power. Just want to quickly see if I can find an article here. As I said before, I was looking now, and there was just nothing. There's a website here, Eye on the Ring. Oh, they got nothing much. They're just like pretty much saying it's scheduled for 10 rounds at the Stadium of California. That's all they got on this fight. Nothing else. Pretty sure that's like a streaming site. But yeah, man, the fight is a big one for us South Africans. We'd love to see the Chris van Heerden against Jelani Mbenge fight, but money talks. You know, there's not enough money in the fight for either guy, particularly in South Africa, and the fight doesn't sell abroad. So unlucky on that one, but Chris van Heerden, the prediction from my side is that Chris van Heerden is going to win this fight by unanimous points decision. Go and get himself a title eliminator against who, I don't know. There's been talks about who. I spoke to Chris off camera about potential opponents. Sounds really exciting for him. But of course, first things first is Aslanbek Kozeav, 33 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. It's a tough opponent, but guys, I'm just disappointed by the fact that hardly any media has covered this fight, and I'm busy out here trying to cover this fight. So I'm going to tell you guys to watch this fight if you can. I will try find a stream and pop it up on the SA Boxing Talk Facebook page and Twitter page. I think those are the two where most people click. If you haven't followed either of the page, go do that right now. It's obviously we post all our YouTube links on all the platforms, so go and do that. We have our Instagram page as well. So yeah, have your say on Chris van Heerden. Do you think that Van Heerden's the guy to, you know, challenge again for the world title? Obviously, he's with Top Rank. Natural comparisons, not natural comparisons, rather. Naturally, he would be sort of building up to fight Terence Crawford. That's the only welterweight world champion that's in the Top Rank stable. So that's sort of the fight that probably they're gunning for. Errol Spence, Sean Porter are fighting each other now, and Manny Pacquiao is also he's got his own thing going on, so they're probably building him up. They're running out of opponents at top rank maybe, or maybe if the guys are going to start working together, hopefully Arum and DAZN and everyone starts working up a little bit of a partnership, then it'll benefit us, you know, around the world. And Chris is also a part of that now, and get through this fight an eliminator, and he's up there fighting that for one of those titles. I don't know which one it is, but he did say eliminator. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, obviously don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, comment, please. We want to see basically which side you're on. Chris van Heerden, Aslanbek Kozeav. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, cheers.